Right, just a quick little video. I've got a Dyson DC14 upright Hoover. I saw on YouTube that you can replace the post filter, the HEPA filter, the one that actually goes in the compartment on the main body underneath the plastic cylinder, or the dust gets collected. This rather revolting thing here is the original HEPA filter. I've actually started taking the bits already, as you can see. Now, this bit here sat on like that, and something like that. And inside, unsurprisingly, is what you'd expect. Basically like a car filter, where you've got your cardboard fins that collect dust and stuff. Now, these, according to Dyson, aren't washable, unsurprisingly, because it's like cardboard fins in there. As you can see, I've ripped off the seal, and we've got this floss stuff. Now, obviously, if you look at my hands, that's the dust and crud just in this floss here. Now, I did actually try and wash this the other day, sort of lightly wash it, and on the assumption that it would, get stuff out and then let it dry out, sort of thing. Now, as you can see by the state of this floss, it's absolutely bloody filthy. Now, I did actually see on YouTube earlier this week that the HEPA filter for the Dyson DC33 will actually fit this model. So that's just come and I've just put it in. But partly through reassurance for myself that there was actually a point to buy that, I thought I'd rip this old one apart. And this side looks nice and clean. And you can just about see the cardboard fins in there. But this bottom piece, as I say, it's absolutely filthy. Now, you can tap it out. I mean, this is what some cheap garages do with your air filters, just literally tap the dust out like that. Now, if it didn't have this floss on the bottom, that's always a good thing to do with some that do have exposed air filters like that. Just literally tap them out, and that gets a lot of the dust out of there. I'm going to strip this down a bit further now, see if we can get inside this, and I'll film again in a second. Okay, so we've taken some more of the floss off the top of this, and you can see it's absolutely filthy. Looking at this, I'm surprised it worked at all. Now, if you look around the edge here, if the camera will focus, which it isn't doing very well, there's basically like a ring of wax or some other sort of substance around there to seal the whole thing in. Now, in fairness to Dyson, I mean, obviously HEPA filters are designed to deal with very small particles down to, I think it's 3 microns, which is like, bearing in mind human hair is 100 microns. These things need to be airtight as hell to catch all those bits of crud. Which it does, but obviously the fact that you can't wash them means that these things do really need replacing. Now, I can't actually get that cardboard filter out. I've been rather brutal with it, and what you can see is, if you look, I can get some light on it, if you look inside these, you can see, obviously this white stuff here is what the cardboard colour should be if it was new. But if you look at these fins, they are literally caked in dust and crud and everything else. I mean, if I can break one apart there, look. So that white there is what the filter should be like. And as I say, it's absolutely caked in dust and crud and God knows what else that is. So, surprised it worked as well as it did, in fairness. Now, obviously, with the new one I got on Amazon for like 13 quid. It's washable, so wash it every couple of months and it shouldn't get in that state. But yeah, I think my mission's been accomplished. I've reassured myself that I did actually need one, and based on this and the quick whiz round the carpet I've had with the new filter in place, I would strongly recommend GAT. Cheers then, bye bye.